can't wait for me to be a bad dog. Let's do it today. Let's stand out. Let's stand out for every man next to you. It gotta mean something. It gotta mean something. If we want to go somewhere, we gotta do it today. We gotta do it today. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All in, all out, baby. All in. Win on three. 1, 2, 3, win.
Yo, what's up? All right, it's time to recap the Niners vs. Chargers Sunday Night Football last night. That win. It's nice to get back to winning. I mean, we won before the bye week, but, let's get some more wins. It's nice. Probably wasn't the best start to a game. What's up, Izzy? Probably wasn't the best start to a game, but, gave up a touchdown, only scored a field goal, was down, pretty much down at halftime. But we turned it on there in the second half, which was great. We didn't let them score any more points after what they scored in the first half. We scored points ourselves and eventually took the lead. And we held them at the end for the win with a game-sealing interception by Hufanga. There were some good things in there. I mean, Elijah Mitchell being back looked pretty good, ran the ball pretty well, had the most yardage, I think, out of the two backs. Christian McCaffrey didn't look too bad at times, but then there were some things that they did where it was too easy and obvious. What's up, too easy and obvious that it got stopped. And so he didn't have as many yards as Elijah Mitchell did. But I think he still played pretty well for the most part. Jimmy did some good things. I know he had this one play to Ray McLeod where he rolls to the right and throws it on the run. He caught it in stride and got a bunch of yardage, so that was pretty cool. Juwan Jennings did well. Kittle did well. Everybody had something going. Debo did some good things. I mean, everybody looked, halfway decent, and we came out with the win. So that's what we want to do, as usual. See what else I can think of. The only bad thing about doing these things the next day, but I'm usually tired and I have to get up and go to work early in the morning. So, yeah. And yeah. I mean, but basically we just did what we needed to do in the second half better than we did in the first, and took care of business. Got the win. 5-4 now instead of 4-4. We're above 500. And yeah, I mean, Ayuk played really well. He had that one fumble, but I mean, helmet on the football, helmet to helmet even. And then there was the whole Dre Greenlaw getting ejected thing that drove me nuts. I literally jumped up and was screaming at the TV. I wanted the ref to get ejected. I wanted all kinds of stuff to happen. And then I was complaining why Herbert's still in there. And then they finally took him out. I'm like, yeah, he needs to get out too. It's just, you want to throw a flag, but ejection was not needed for sure. And there was the whole mess of the down in the ball at the 1 yard line. I'm trying to say it was a touchback, but the play was blown dead. I don't know. A lot of craziness. They did everything they could to stop Bosa for the most part. I mean, he did get a sack, but yeah, exactly. I agree. Izzy. There's no way he purposely targeted him. It just, as Breezy said on his show earlier, it was just a bang play. It just happened. He got hit and into him and, whatever, but that was crazy. We'll see if they end up trying to find him or not. I haven't heard anything today about if they want to find him or not, but then again, they don't tell you right now, I don't think, but I think you'd hear about it sometime soon. that would be telling, because if they don't fine him, then they're pretty much admitting that that shouldn't have been a foul to begin with, and he shouldn't have been ejected. But so they probably will, just to make it so they can prove their point and say, yeah, he was malicious intent, but it wasn't. That was pretty clear, I would think. Um, what else can I think of happened? I know Brunskill came in. He gave up something on one play, but then he blocked two guys on a blitz later on, I think, which was pretty cool. McGlinchey did what McGlinchey did. I thought for the most part he was doing well against Mac, but then he started to give up some stuff. Some of it wasn't his fault, but there was a whiff on the run block on the goal line that didn't look too good that I saw later on. I didn't even think I noticed it in the game, but then again, when I'm watching the game, I'm just watching the ball. I don't key in on O line or anything like that, so I miss a lot of that stuff. I see a lot of that stuff later on Twitter or something, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I didn't see that. But yeah, I mean, we won. We did what we needed to do. Hopefully, we're ready for the Cardinals, Mexico City on Monday night. That's crazy. We got the Sunday night game, and then wait all the way to Monday night before we play again. Means I'll probably be doing this that week on Tuesday, because there's no way, especially with those late games and me having to work. I can't do them right after, but it's cool anyway. What else we got going on here? Yeah, I think that's all I can remember. I didn't take notes again, but I forget. I get too into the game. I can't keep track of what's going on. I have to remember things, whatever pops in my head. But yeah, we won. That's good. I'm glad. I'm always happy when we win. I was clapping, yelling. Bet you the neighbors over here probably can't stand me, because I'm here in this room with this big TV that I'm watching football on, and my neighbors are like right outside this wall, pretty much. I mean, there's a fence and somewhat of a yard, but as loud as I get, I've had my Apple Watch tell me that I get up to 100 and something decibels when I scream really loud. So I'm pretty loud, even though I'm a quiet talker. I'm a very loud screamer, apparently. So yeah. But yeah, it was good. I wish we could have been winning the whole game, and that would have been more fun for me. But we won. That's all that matters. That's all that ever matters. You just want them to win. And then I took my victory shot and went to bed. That's what I did. I didn't watch any overreaction shows that night, but I watched them this morning. I watched Nothing But Diners this morning with Breezy and everybody on there. Saw you on there, Izzy. But yeah, that's what I do. I just watch them early in the morning. I get up 6:30 in the morning and start logging into my stuff, and I watch things like that. I watched a little bit of Breezy this morning too, but then I think I had to do something. I can't remember. I don't think I finished watching it. But yeah, that's about it. Ready to go. Ready for the next game. Ready to get another win, another divisional win. Go 4-0 in the division, since we're currently 3-0. Yeah, all about it. All right. Thank you all. Peace. Stay woke.